Well, hello folks, greetings and welcome to another video here over on my YouTube channel. As you can see, it's a bit grey, but it's dry. It's dry is the main thing. It's quite muggy as well. So it's Saturday, July the 4th, Independence Day, and I don't mean American Independence Day, I mean independence in the fact that we've got a bit more freedom. Lockdown's eased again. Long may that continue. Hopefully that will be the theme of the rest of the summer and we won't get any second waves and things like that. So yeah, I've got a bit of independence back. So people can actually stay in B&Bs and hotels and campsites in England from today and go into pubs and hairdressers and loads of other things as well. 15th of July, it's a similar situation in Scotland in terms of overnight stays. So that is when I'm going to be aiming to stay over. 15th of July, that which is 11 days from now. Anyway, that's enough going on about the lockdown and things like that. As you can see, I'm out on my bike for 200 kilometers today, testing out this setup, and yeah, I've been out on my bike for a few days actually, so that hasn't helped either on how I'm feeling today. And it's winds are gusting anywhere between 18 and 25 miles an hour today, so there's quite a lot of headwind in sections. So if you look at the configuration, if you've missed the last couple of videos, I've gone with panniers instead of the saddlebag, and it feels a little bit weighty, but I've taken most heavyweight stuff on it, so things what I'm left with now is sort of tweaks and, you know, to make it a little bit lighter, or small things. And I've been going through a few things that I can take off, like a tin opener. Do I really need a tin opener? I can probably buy food which is got one of those flippy things on it in some places, so I'm going to ditch that. I've got one of these circular LED light things. I'm taking a head torch, so I'm going to ditch that, again only small, minute, not minute, but you know, small lightweight things. Then I started thinking about how many gels and energy bars I'm taking, because I've got like a plastic sachet, like a food bag thing, and I've got one in here and then I've got one in there. But really, do I need to be taking 12, perhaps 10 of each, maybe 15 of each? Do I really need that amount? So I'm going to rethink that number again, and probably half it and put it just into the roll bag on the front. Same situation with I've got some, what's the brand, Quaker Oats. So I bought a box of Quaker Oats for breakfast. It's a pack of 12, so again I'm probably going to half that, and then if I need any more, buy it on the move. You know, why carry so much food with me? We're not in the middle of May. I don't have to be so self-sufficient, so I'm going to make a few tweaks in terms of what I'm going to be carrying and things like that. Anyway, moving on from weight, I have got the Gator hard shells on from Continental. They arrived yesterday, so I fitted those. So brand new tyres. Talking of tyres, I'm taking one spare of the Expanse WT B32, so I've at least got something I can change should anything happen during LEJOG and NC 500. Nothing like that has ever happened in the past, but we've been a three-week break. There's always the first time, isn't there? Anyway, I'm going to get on the move and get up the road and talk a little bit more. So being out on the bike today has got me thinking about other things as well. So I just stopped for you at the 50 kilometers mark. That's the first time I whipped the camera out today, so that got me thinking about brakes during the various stages of the ride, and the jog, and the brake, and probably what I'm going to do every 50 to 60 kilometers have a brake. So I've just gone through Roxby and I'm just joining Reesby at the bottom of this little stretch of road and go down into Appleby. So I'm just going to freewheel down into Appleby along this beautifully resurfaced section of road. It must be resurfaced about a year and a bit ago. It's beautiful tarmac still. So today's ride is pretty indicative of the first 2 days of my journey down to Land's End. Yes, I said 2 days because I've had a bit of a change of plan on the first day. I've just stopped. My roll bag is touching the front wheel. I thought it was, so I'm going to make an adjustment now. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, it's going to be 2 days down to Land's End and no longer 3, because my mum and dad is, well, they was worried about me having to go through Leicestershire, so they're going to drive me down to the Cotswolds, staying at the same campsite, Folly Farm. So I'm going to stop there and continue the journey from there. So it's going to knock about 100 miles off the journey as a whole. So it's going to be 2 and a bit days down to Land's End. Yeah, any sort of mileage saved on the attempt is really appreciative, so thank you mum, thank you dad. So yeah, but about 40 kilometres on Monday. Spent about 15 minutes with the handlebar bag. I think there's a bit of a wobble on the wheel. I think it's just the bag rubbing against the wheel itself. So it's hard for me to see the gap whilst I'm riding on the bike. Yes, it moves a bit when I've got my weight on the bike, but I'll show you what I mean. Hopefully I got the camera low enough there to for you to see. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but I think it was rubbing against the wheel, so it's quite difficult to pack. This is the only second trip I've done now using this roll pack, so it takes a little bit getting used to when it comes to packing stuff into there and make sure it's neatly and tightly packed around the handlebars. But I think I've got it right now. Just beyond Brig, it's my first stop of the day. Probably about 15k from where I am now, if that. At Clayton's Corner in Howsham. I'm going to stop there. I got 2 stops today, in fact. And the second one, hopefully if I can get there in reasonable time, is in Bardney. The Heritage Centre is now open apparently, so hopefully I can get there in reasonable time. So much planning ahead of LEJOG and make sure, you know, all the finer details are sorted. The things what I left to do, essentially making notes in my phone about bike shops and restaurants and things like that on the routes, day by day. I also need to copy my itinerary onto the phone as well at some point, get that on there, just so I've got something to refer to. I don't know how well you can hear me throughout this video today, it's quite windy, it's been quite windy at times. I keep telling my GoPro to turn itself off because it's got voice control in it, and it doesn't always work. So anyway, I'm on my way through towards Cadney, not far from Howsham. I was talking about when I might get to Bardney because it might well be the latter, just to co-op, because I got up, left at 10 o'clock today, really anxious about this LEJOG. I don't know why, it's all about leisure, but it's still a massive thing. So I just need to get on with it, So I've just left Clayton's Corner at Howsham, got through Kelsey, and now I'm going through a little place called North End. And you can probably tell by the glasses, it's been raining. I set out into the rain as I left Clayton's, determined just to keep on moving. Bardney, my turnaround point, which is just as well, because that means I'm going to get a tailwind. The strip between Market Raisin and Bardney right now was really tough. Just keep going, hard work. But having said that, I did look down at my speed. It was actually making it go faster than I thought, even though it felt a bit tight, it was going nowhere at times. So I'm just going to nip to the cemetery, get some water there. And now I can probably nip to the co-op now, but you know, if you can get some free water, why pay for it? I'm going to try and see if the Heritage Centre is open, because it's about 4:05, so maybe it's still open. Well, I'm here at Bardney Heritage Centre. Unfortunately it's closed though, I don't know what time it closed and open, if it's even open yet. But yeah, it's just gone to 4, it's about 4, something like that. So if it's been open, it's probably got reduced hours, I'd imagine. So I'm just about to head on to the Lincoln Waterway for a little while. I think I'll come off at 5 Mile Bridge. I don't think there's any other bridges before then, so I'll be coming off there at Friskney, I think. somewhere that way on. Anyway, I'm going through Reepham, and then well back north, hopefully with a great tailwind behind me. So it's been feeling good today. There's been a bit of moments where I'm like, oh, that doesn't quite feel right. I don't know whether I need to reduce a few things on the back, or perhaps introduce another stem bag. I don't know, just to take a few things out off the back a little bit, and perhaps redistribute the weight into the middle. Possibly, I don't know. I do like things being away from my legs though, so I don't like stem. As much as I like stem cells are practical, they do get in my way on the knees a little bit. So it's nice not to have those on the back. But if I have to, I will do. So certainly need to organise myself with what is where, because I was hunting around ages with a USB cable. Finally found it. All that time, about 5 minutes just wasted looking for a cable to charge my Wahoo. The thing is, where I put the Wahoo now, the holder, there's no way underneath to put a cable in to keep it powered on the move, which is no big problem, because the kind of riding I'm going to be doing during this trip is brakes. You know, that is the time to charge. Just keep the cable to hand. Not after hunting around the bags for 5 minutes. Need to get my shit together on that one. But yeah, so the Wahoo used to last about 250 kilometers, something like that. But what tends to happen is the very first time you turn it on, it seems to quite go down really quickly. But when you charge it up again on the second charge, it lasts a lot longer. Weird, isn't it? Really, really strange. Anyway, I'm just enjoying a Wiggle energy bar, and I was just looking there how many bars and gels I got. Yeah, I've got like 20 bars and gels or something, like 10 of each or something. Seriously need to half that. I'm not entirely comfortable with the Panniers, but I don't think there's actually anything physically wrong with the way that it's on there, but it's just not used to that, so you just take it easy and get used to it. I'm pretty good time though, average speed alright, about 24.6 kilometers, so it was pretty good going considering it's been a headwind pretty much most of the way today. I was talking about time earlier, getting up and doing this ride and things like that. So I've been obviously had more time to think about LEJOG, and I think basically what I'm going to do is try and set me alarm for like 6, half 6, try and leave ready to go the campsite 8 o'clock every day. That will give me plenty of time to get to the next destination without sort of rushing to get, you know, to the campsite on an evening time. And on most of the days, probably typically 10 hours on the bike, so arriving at 6 o'clock. Of course, probably what I'm going to try and do is get up for 6, and when I'm ready to go, I go. You know, it could be like 7 o'clock, half 7, that sort of thing. The sooner the better, really, especially if you've got long days. And eventually, as the days progress and I get more and more tired, I need to be getting up early to make the most of the following day. As you can see, I've made use of my phone holder today. Been playing music off it, which is really good, except I don't think I brought my phone charger with me, so it's down to 30% now. But I've been listening to loads of house music and dance music from the noughties. I've been having a really good time actually. Not headphones. I don't really ride with headphones. Talking of which, I've got some headphones in there. I'm going to take those out, because even though they're really obviously hardly weigh anything, it's just another thing I don't need to take with me. I just play the music straight off the speaker, because the sound gets plenty loud enough. And I was going down all the sort of B roads, cars passing me and everything, and I could hear the music plenty enough, so I don't mind sharing my music with everybody else. Just making my way along the Lincoln Waterway. The weather's a bit dull. It feels like I've got my shades on. It's like one of those days where it seems later than it actually is. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon. About 50k from home now, heading towards the village of Snitterby. I'm going to be heading to Curtin Lindsay, going past Uncle Henry's I think, which is a farm shop just outside Curtin. Should be back just before 9. I had a second stop in a little village way back somewhere, I don't even know what it's called, Normanby by Spittle I think, didn't get the name of it. little corner shop. Stop there. Somebody else on a bike. I was on the way back to Scunthorpe after doing 100 today. Then somebody else showed up. So you know what it's like, you get talking, don't you? Before you know it, you're there half an hour. Yeah, so about 50k to go. It's gone 6:30, so I'm expecting it'll be closer to 9 by the time I finish. Good pace today, really good pace considering. But I'm having second thoughts about the pannier and rack, whether I can live with a saddlebag. Got two saddlebags, or not, two options. One, the Fiana one, the Alpkit, which I'm not keen on the straps. I don't think it straps itself to the seat post enough. The other one I got an Apogura. The only problem with the Apogura is the clips, the plastic pushed together, the buckle things. Yeah, that buckles, yeah, I'm calling it that. One of them snapped, it's two of them snapped actually. And what I was doing last time I used it for Paris-based Paris was put zip ties around, which is kind of awkward, but how often should I have to go into the saddlebag? I shouldn't have to go in there at all, apart from at the end of the day, so may do that. Save a lot of weight by having a saddlebag. I think it's just organising the shit inside it, that's the problem. Anyway, I'm going to think about that tomorrow, probably how we'll play around. So yeah, here we are. It's supposed to be not too far to go now. I've not really felt the tailwind on the way back. It's only been light, and there's always extra weight. It's felt like it's not been useful. So on my way north, having left East Butterwick, just about to go under the flyover of the M180. Took in a little bit of a shortcut on the way back actually to drop a few miles off, and I've been thinking about going back to like I mentioned earlier, the Seatpack again. Also there's a few things I need to ditch, so I'm going to take it on serious. Not essential stuff, but I'm just nice it is. So I'm going to get rid of the bivvy bag, just have a sleeping bag. Yeah, it's taking up space, reduce the number of sweets and energy bars, just buy stuff on the way. I think see how much weight I can lose and try again with the Seatpack, the Apogura one. I think I just want to be completely happy before we start the jog. I don't want to be starting and going, oh, I don't like the Panniers sort of thing. I think tomorrow morning I might just nip to the back local bike shop and just see if they can just see if any of the spokes are alright, if we need wheel, new trailer. It might just be my imagination, but when I do go like this one-handed, it feels like the front wheels extra wobbly. I don't know. But just getting used to the extra weight and things. I know, but peace of mind. Hopefully they'll have a bit to have a quick look at it and see what he thinks. I mean, I've looked at the spokes, there's perhaps only one which is maybe a bit wobbly. Again, just my imagination, I think. For the last 3/4 of an hour, I've not felt anything out of the ordinary at all. It's just been riding comfortably. I don't know. Right, anyway, I think I'm going to round this video up and say adieu. Well, hello folks, good afternoon. It's the following day and I just got back from the bike shop about an hour ago. As I was saying in yesterday's video, I was feeling a bit wobbly on the bike and I was starting to feel worried about spokes and wheels and things like that. I needed a worried because it was all in my imagination. I was going to, I was just letting it get away with me, run away with me really, because I went down there and checked out all the spokes, so it's perfectly fine. But now I've got peace of mind that the bike is all okay to go. So I did show you what I did get while I was there though. Look at that. Cute baby bottle. Question is, what I'm going to put in there? Thinking about perhaps a Coke. I guess might be to put some alcohol in there or something. So yeah, I'm really pleased I picked that up. Anyway, yeah, this will be the last vlog from me for a while. Heading away tomorrow for LEJOG. I will, however, be putting out some live vlogging and I've just downloaded Power Director for my mobile phone. Played around with it a bit, so I might be able to do some short little clips on my phone or something like that, of every other day or something like that. I'm going to play around with it and see what I can do. Anyway, I shall next you'll see me is a bit of a live vlog, and hopefully I'm doing well. Questions, comments, feedback, anything you'd like to ask me, don't forget to stick it below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, bye bye.